Everyone, please watch the entire video before jumping to conclusions. I will explain everything in due time. Enjoy the video. Unless you've literally been living under a rock, you would have noticed that everyone is going around and asking people whether there are more doors or wheels in the world. Why, exactly? No one knows. It's just the internet being the internet. Anyway, let's have a look at this stupid controversy. Are there more doors or wheels? Why are we even talking about it in the first place? Let's find out. So first, let's figure out whether there are more wheels or doors. We obviously can't figure out the exact number or get a good estimate. These numbers are probably in the billions and trillions, so there's no way we can count every single one. One of the reasons why this debate is so hard to answer is since doors and wheels have multiple definitions. This might be controversial, but for the purposes of this discussion, a door is something that one goes through to get from one place to a distinctly different place. A wheel is a circular object that spins on an axle. So those definitions are obviously very broad, but it gives us a starting point. The first thing that people point to when contemplating this are cars. At first glance, cars have 4 wheels and 4 doors. However, there are way more wheels than doors. If you include the front and back trunks, there are 6 doors on most cars. However, most cars have 7 to 8 gears, which are wheels, since they spin to create movement. Considering there are billions of cars in the world, that's a huge win for wheels. Also, we have to address Hot Wheels. Gen Alpha kids who have never played with them since they were too addicted to their phones that they got at age 4. Click off now. You're not welcome here. Just kidding. Twitter users, don't cancel me please. There are 6 billion Hot Wheels sold. That's roughly 24 billion extra wheels. In an office, there are around 200 doors and 500 people. In maybe half of these offices, the workers use swivel chairs, which usually have 6 wheels. There are around 230 million offices, so that's another big push for wheels. So far, it looks like wheels are destroying doors. But now, I decided to collect my own data. I asked 10 of my friends to count the wheels and doors in their house. We came up with an average of 25.42 doors and 16.2 wheels. Me and my friends live in New York, so our numbers are likely much higher than the global average. But that doesn't really matter, since it's the ratio between doors and wheels that matters. We probably don't have anything that would sway it one way or the other. There are estimated to be 2.3 billion houses in the world, so doors get a much needed boost. So it looks like wheels are 4 times more abundant. But I wanted to try a different method called Fermi estimation. Basically, we don't care about the precise numbers, but just the magnitude of the number. For instance, we don't care about the difference between 1 quintillion and 2 quintillion if the other number is a vigintillion. Let's try simplifying this problem as much as humanly possible. If we look at the place where the respective item is found the most, we can find the average ratio. Doors are found in rooms. Rooms are found in buildings. There are 2 billion buildings. Each building has 5 rooms. Each room has 1 door. Therefore, the simplified door count is 10 billion. Wheels are found in cars. There are 1 billion cars. There are 12 wheels in a car. Therefore the simplified wheel count is 12 billion. These numbers are close enough that they don't really prove anything. Something that makes me give the win to wheels is that you find wheels in a lot more locations than just cars, while doors are pretty much only in buildings. This is supported by our first approach. So that is that. Team Wheel is on top. But why do we take a side in such stupid issues? Arguing your point with other people is fine, but I see people walking up to random strangers, asking them if there are more doors or wheels in the world, and then shoving them if they said the opposite of what he thought. There's no way to know the actual answer, and yet we are so protective of our opinion. When someone is first asked this question, they pretty much just choose something based on what they are thinking at the moment. Then, in the future, they always just come up with reasons to justify their viewpoint. That's the sign of bad opinions, coming up with a claim first and then finding evidence later. Also, there is a huge room for bias in people's definitions. Someone who is in team doors would discount gears as wheels, and someone who is in Team Wheels would discount cabinets as doors. It's all meaningless. I think this whole controversy is really representative on how it's basically human nature to want to cause problems. It's the reason society is the way it is right now, if you know what I mean. It's the reason why I called people who thought doors stupid on my community post. I said it as a joke, but I truly somewhat meant it. By the way, if I didn't mention something in the video, like cargo ships, then that means they were mostly insignificant. Please don't say something along those lines in the comments. In conclusion, it is clear that there are more wheels in the world, but I really don't care, and neither should you. And that's the bottom line. Thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. We are on a journey to take over YouTube, and we really need your help. Please considering subscribing and commenting. I truly appreciate it. A video celebrating it is coming soon. Also stay tuned for the second Clash Royale Iceberg. It is almost 2 hours long and contains the darkest theories you have ever seen. It is coming soon. Bye and have a good day.